Hello everybody, it's the Harbinger, this is Wingspan, the Steam edition, and this is our opening hand, and this is a good one, people. So, nothing, it's not the stuff that is in the hand directly, that's the good thing, but this Northern Mockingbird, it is gonna make some other card we draw down the line, it's gonna make that card supercharged. Really happy about picking up this thing. We could go for a fish crow. It's a raven, but cheaper. I don't know how much we really love that. Of course, there's the Abbot's Bobby. It's a really known card. Let's you toss away bad bonus cards and draw better. Wingspan Warbler, decent card to fill up your points at the end of the round. Goldfinch to play another bird at the end of the game. Not too crazy about playing these guys from the start of the game, though. Food web experts or site selection expert? I mean, food web expert makes the Wingspan Warbler into a 10-point card for 2 foods. That's a pretty strong option. Also, it lets us just gain 2 food out of the gate, 2 points out of the gate. Planning to play this down the line, while site selection expert really needs us to do all sorts of things to make it happen. So I think I'm gonna go with food web expert here. Then we're going to pick these 3 birds, play the fish crow, Northern Mockingbird, and Wingspan Warbler, and hope that we can get some good stuff happening. Is there anything here to look towards? Saviis Warbler is really great. It gives us additional cards to look at, so we can find that really good bird to pair up with the Northern Mockingbird early, and yeah. Also helps us with the bird cards in hand. So, only thing is, I don't know if we want the fish crow or if we just want to keep another food in our opening hand instead. Benefit of the fish crow is that you can go to the grasslands, gain an egg and a food at the same time. It's good for the occasion that you want to go for I mean, we could do Mockingbird, Fish Crow, gain 0 eggs and 2 food from the grasslands, but we can just do that in the forest as well, so I don't really know that we want this guy. Let's instead keep additional food, so we can play out these guys pretty easy. Pick up, play, activate the Saviis Warbler pretty quick, and take it from there. I think Saviis Warbler is another food web expert bird, so yeah, that's actually going to come together pretty nice here. We could even consider playing the Northern Mockingbird early, pairing it with the Warbler, hoping to find something really good for it to do in hoping it can find something really good to do in the wetlands. For example, copying the Mute Swan, copying Wood Duck, or Chief Chaff, or anything like that. That could be a really decent thing to do. Also, that makes Food Web Expert even better, because we can just only play high value targets like this guy. Yeah. Let's do one draw here to see what we can find here. The catbird as well. Hello. Yeah, that's huge news. Okay, only thing if the opponent has a predator, we can get 3 foods. So that's gonna be crazy if they do. They don't, but they got Sulfur Crested Cockatoo. Yeah, we can give them cards. They can take those cards and give us food. I like that teamwork plan here. Okay. That makes me want to totally ditch playing out stuff in the grasslands. We're gonna draw tons of cards this game, so we don't care about spending some of these cards to gain additional resources. In Kadab, we're never gonna have that many platform birds, so we really love to spend that card to gain eggs instead. That way we can play out the northern mockingbird ASAP. And we're just gonna draw 6 cards now and try to find that really good bird to play together with the mockingbird and the catbird. Hopefully it's coming up pretty soon here. Roselia, Yellow Roasted Chit Chat, Brolga, Common Grackle. Common Grackle can certainly work for us. We need to spend the nectar and the grain somehow anyway. This will give us additional eggs, so we don't have to worry about this. It also gives us an avenue to remove some of our excess tucked cards here. Yeah. But now we only have 1 spot left. I think we want to save that for a wood deck with Swan, Chashif, or something like that. But having the Gala, that might be precisely the thing we are looking for here. Except that we already played the Mockingbird in the wetlands. Yeah. We need to make a decision on that. So. We can still play the Gala anywhere. Play it in the we can play it in the forest. It's gonna give us. We can activate the Gala itself for 2 points. Then we can activate the Catbird for another 2 points. That's 4 points in activation. Two food and four foods. That's pretty decent. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's not the worst thing either. Or we could continue to go down here and try to find a reason to continue to go to wetlands. I think that's gonna be my answer here. I much rather want to go for the high payout situation where we get something really good here. I'm gonna play out the rough. Rough is gonna have tons of cards to choose from anyway, and we are gonna have the time to play it. Let's see. Rough needs that food, and it also needs another one of those. It's also a way to churn a nectar into the grasslands, so we can at least compete there. It gives us at least one bird played in the grasslands, and yeah, gets us on board for stuff. Lets us cycle out some cards at the end of each round, and we get another free thing. Put that there then. Get another food. Okay, let's draw some more stuff here. Flicker, Wilson Snipe, don't care about those. Draw some more stuff. Come on, Great Egret can't be played here. At least not while keeping in touch with our game plan. Of course, we should maybe take a slight look at the opponent's board here, just to make sure that they haven't picked up the the one bird we intend to play here. They haven't, so let's continue to look for our savior. Yeah, sure. Actually, we can't go back enough to draw another card with that egg. That's a misplay on our part. Hopefully, it will not come down and wipe us in. I bet. Alright then, let's eat an egg, draw some more cards, and hopefully find the thing we want to play. We have 2 nectars here, so we really want it to happen this turn and not the turn down the line. Tree Swallow, American Red Start, Brown Pelican, Common Shift Shaft, ja da! All right, it happened. Now, issue is. So the issue is, ideally we'd want to have another thing, since we can, since this guy basically can eat. This guy eats 5 eggs, 5 cards every activation. We have a lot of cards in hand, but it's gonna get gone really fast. So we don't really need this guy to be in play for the entire game. But we really want to have where is it? We really want to have this guy in play for a really long time now. We need to pick up the cards we're going to play up with this guy. So this guy, the first few times we activate it, it's going to be like boom, we're going to eat so many points. After that, it's basically just going to be these guys are going to cycle between drawing more cards and then pushing them into the shift shaft. But yeah, if we get, for example, the mute swan, then they can both tuck more stuff and draw more cards in the same action. I don't know what's best, actually. Maybe this guy is just really goated here. So yeah, let's eat these things, and now we have a decision on our hands. Oh, we need to math that out. Okay, so let's see. If we have the mute swan here and we have 0 cards played, we can draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, tuck 3, draw 1. We will have 2 cards left. Then we can draw 2 cards, we'll have 4 cards. Tuck 1 card here, get an egg. Tuck 3 more cards with the mute swan, draw 1, draw 3 more cards. We will end up with 3 cards left in hand. That's additional cycle. So every 2 cycles we can full tuck to the mute swan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Is that correct? While also tucking to this guy twice, so that's 2 cycles with the mute swan is one. That's 15. No, wait, what? 15, 16, 17. 17 points. Really? No. Mute swan is there. Okay, so this is gonna take a little bit of a while because we kind of have to make this make sense. Okay, so in theory that happens. We can't tuck more cards than we draw, but this guy both tucks and draws at the same time. So this guy basically tucks 2 and gets you 3 points. That's why activating this is better than activating this guy. However, we already have tons of cards in hand. This guy is going to be much more efficient in pushing those guys into our stuff. But we can triple activate. So I don't think we need that additional efficiency to get rid of all of these cards. This is such a weird thing. Let's see. The net gain of this guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 activations on this guy, 7, 8, 9. Hang on. This guy tucks 3 times, tucks 9 cards. Draws 3. Plus these 4 is 7, 8, 9. So this is a perfect cycle. So playing out this guy, we will basically get 9 points an activation from the mute swan, and we'll get 10 points, a 10th point from the common grackle. Playing out this guy, first we will get 15 points, 16 points, 17 points every activation until we run out of cards. So the question is the additional turn we have to spend to draw food for the mute swan, so we get 2 less turns, and we get 1 less turn tucking cards. Yeah, and that's also a thing. After, when we run out of cards, the chaffinch is gonna tuck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So it's 15, 15, 15, then it's down to 6. However, we can also spend these guys to draw 2 more cards. So we can spend it. We can basically go every other turn, draw 10 cards, tuck 10 cards, draw 10 cards, tuck 10 cards. But we just start with pushing so many of these guys in there. Yeah, I think the correct play is gonna take the chaffinch, even though the mute swan feels like a really decent play as well. But the chaffinch is gonna go down 1 turn earlier because we don't have to wait until we get enough food. This way we also get to let's see, spend a card here. Then we can have spare food in our food bank, so we can win ties. I think this is just the correct play here. Damn, having to do that math with mute swan or the common chiffchaff. Oof, that's intense here. But yeah, I think this is the correct play. We draw 4 cards here, then we're gonna tuck 15 cards. We're gonna run out of cards so fast, but we're gonna get back up. So the mute swan route gives us a well-rounded 9 points every activation, but let's see, we're doing this thing once more. So this was 15. Next turn, we could draw 4, tuck 5 again, and then draw 6 more if we wanted to. Yeah, I think this is the correct play here. Main duck also. Damn boy. Get all of the options here. So, but the main thing that really sets them apart is the fact that we are gaining 2 cards from this guy at all times, so we can afford to keep up. We can afford to keep up tucking a lot of cards. And just that this guy gets down that round earlier is also really great. You tuck this thing. You draw more cards here. So we are gonna feed a lot of cards into our opponents. That's just the way it is, and they are maybe gifting us some nectars because of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then we are, yeah, we can afford to do this once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is no reason to not tuck it to this guy, since tucking there is also worth a point. So let's always do there. Then we don't have to spend these activations on activating this guy. Thank you for eggs. Alright, then we get to tuck stuff with the rough. I think we might set a new personal record for me in amount of cards tucked here. I'm just mentioning it as a possibility here. Ideal opponent picks up this guy's plays it, gives us a lot of additional cards to us. Dun, 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 dun. Tuck, 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 tuck. Now we need more of these guys. Scoop, scoop. Tuck that. No place for more eggs. Activate this guy again. We have plenty of time to tuck these cards later. We have 4 more rounds. And yeah, the last few rounds we need to make sure we are doing stuff in correct order. But yeah, I'm happy with the way we did some decisions there. I'm really curious whether or not it was actually the correct play to go for the shift shaft instead of the mute spawn there. If it had been the main duck, that's gonna be a little bit more tricky because that also gives us food. Yeah, but I think the mute spawn just wins out because since it draws back cards, so we can just take 9 every time. Yeah. Ooh. But yeah, Sandal Crane and the other guy we also put up. It's really good together with the main duck, which I was thinking, but we already had played out the acclaimed there, so we kind of want to have one of those either tuck draw or tuck a lot cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we need to draw more cards. Now we need to tuck more cards. Now we need to tuck more cards. And draw some more cards. And now the question is, what do we do these final 2 turns? I think we spare the thinking to the last round. Maybe we can always tuck a lot of cards to this guy via these guys. So if we just draw a lot now, I don't think that's gonna hurt us down the line. Six, 4. That's 10. Then we can draw. Yeah, then we draw once more here. Then we tuck a card. Then we activate this guy again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just don't activate this guy because we don't need cards anymore. And yeah, this is over 100 card tucked. I should have drawn cards for the rough. We didn't get those last 2 points. Yeah. That's horrible. Alright. I have huge hopes for this game. Bearing in mind, tucked cards is the only thing we got of value here. We got some nectar points, we got some round end points, but basically the only thing we have of value is a big ton of cards played. Yeah, 16 points from bird cards, 2 points from bonus cards, 3 points from running goals, 8 eggs. I mean, we got a few eggs from the opponent, and let's just count up over 100 tucked cards. Yeah, 111 cards tucked. Damn! Oh, 160! Yep, boy! It's always so satisfying once you get past 150, and yeah, 160. Could have been 162 if we just remembered that we had the rough lying around. Why didn't you say anything, Saviis? It's like I kind of thought about it during the game that I was thinking of a reasoning to activate this, and I was like, yeah, let's not. The opponent could have a bald eagle that they can play, or you can draw a really good card for them to play at the game end, or I didn't even bother to check whether or not they had that. But yeah, 160, let's go! And that basically happens of the Northern Mockingbird being in our opening hand. This guy is so freaking good at making good games really pop off. We had this guy. We also had access to Saviis Warbler, which is a really good bird for when you look out and pick up the common chaffinch at the later stage of the game, because you can just you don't have to you don't have to discard cards here. You are giving opponents also cards, which is, when you get to spend all of these cards, a really good thing. So basically what's happening here is that common shift together with Grey Catbird and Northern Mockingbird, they allow us to just dump huge amount of cards into points in a very short notice. They can dump 15 cards into points over the course of a single action, and that's huge. So these are really good. That basically means every card drawn equals a point. So Saviis Warblers, so that also means that Northern Mockingbird and Grey Catbird makes Saviis Warbler into take 2 points action. So whenever we spend Northern Mockingbird to activate Saviis Warbler, we are gaining 2 points. Every time we are making the Grey Catbird activate Saviis Warbler, we are gaining 2 points. Every time we are drawing cards here, we're gaining 4 points. We just have to sometimes spend these actions to push into the common shift. And that's how we get 111 cards tucked. Awesome! Yeah, nothing too much to talk about in the other habitats, but skipping playing birds in the forest is a really good idea when you go for these kind of strategies here. Saviis Warblers gives us a lot of additional cards. We don't need to be here to take advantage of the forest. We can just skip the first bird here. Instead, spend additional cards to get that additional bird die. Totally a viable strategy. Same thing with the wetlands. If you need eggs, just spend that extra card to gain that. We could play the rough. Playing the rough isn't too bad. We get to tuck 7 cards. We could have tucked 2 more if we just remembered to activate the Saviis Warbler at the last time. And yeah, love the engine we got here. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. This has been the Harbinger playing Wingspan at the Steam Edition. If you enjoy this game, please consider subscribing if you regularly enjoy my content, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!